let's get ready with preparations for now. We're ready to deal with our first Void Admiral. I was gonna say, I mean Void Admiral. Damn it, our first boss. And I made some improvements to our roster since we did leave ourselves with a handful of augment points due to Traveler and Rights of Range kind of giving me some free space. But Jeremiah is kind of as you would expect it there. We didn't really level him up. We focused mainly on Mechanicus and Leonardus. There's our two got leveled up. So Mechanicus, he's been downgraded. I'm gonna keep with a caliber for this mission that we're gonna do, but I did downgrade. Was it the which one's the upgrade one? I'm trying to find in this mess. This is not it. Plasma Culverin. No, caliber. Where's the Culverin? Oh, there it is. It's been so long, I suppose. But yeah, I decided to downgrade the Plasma Culverin for at least our new toy, the Plasma Caliver, since it's a lot more convenient on the cognition cost, at least currently, and I should be able to utilize it a lot more because of that. And besides, the Machine Spirit bonus is almost the exact same. It's slightly weaker though, but I think it's going to work out for what I have in mind, at least with the Void Admiral, since I feel like shredding's going to be important, so I'm going to need some kind of shredding, and destroying energy armor on every shot's going to be pretty useful long term, perhaps. But otherwise, I just upgrade the Mechadendrites for Mechanicus there. Much more beefier, a lot more support oriented. So you should be good there. Hell, I was kind of thinking maybe swapping out, was it the Infectus Mechadendrites? That's not a terrible idea either, but I think I might save that for more level up possibilities with you, Mechanicus. Leonardus, let's see, yeah. You, of course, just got an upgrade axe. It's self-explanatory there. And I did upgrade the Cognition Mechadendrite because it conveniently was working pretty well for me. I won't lie. Actually, I think I'm forgetting something here. I forgot to post, didn't I? Yeah. I forgot to post on YouTube that I was streaming. Not a big deal, but I apologize for interrupting the VOD and the stream itself for everyone. So, I did upgrade the Cognition Mechadendrite because it seems like it has juice, and at least it allows Leonardus to be a little more self-sufficient. But I am going to keep the Infectus Mechadendrite just to see, and just to test really if Traveler and other buff abilities actually augments this or not, because that will tremendously improve Leonardus's power if he can get additional punch out of these things. Otherwise, these things are going to do no damage, let's be honest. So if I can't find something to boost him up, I probably am going to go with double Cognition Mechadendrite, unless we can find something else that might be useful that can fit there, which is mostly Mechadendrites from the looks of it, because everything else has been on the top here. And speaking of which, I am giving Leonardus also the Tier 2 Spotlight, which should work incredibly well. He is incredibly mobile, especially now, and this will allow him to take hits really damn well. Especially since, keep in mind, I'm pretty certain the Traveler trait's not kicked in yet, so he's going to have 3 physical and 2 energy armor right off the bat. Now add 2 additional armor for a turn, and taunting everything they compound on that. It's going to be wondrous. Now let's see, Mechanicus, you're pretty all over the place, but I'm going to keep you with the blast pistols, I think. Keep you cognition free for a time being, so that way I always have someone who can do a lot of damage if I am tight on resources. And then the only thing I'm really concerned about is these gloves. For when I take them off, it does not apply to critical hit chance, but it certainly does for these gloves, or leggings, which immediately applies. And the reason why I'm concerned about the gloves is, even with the gloves on, it still says 10% critical hit chance. So I am left wondering if these are actually working or some weird glitch, since technically, the leggings that give me the critical hit chance are from the expansion after all, so there might be some weird new coding that might be applying it right now for me. So I'm a little reluctant to test these gloves because of that, but it might be really good for him, especially when I eventually give him the Traveler trait, or the Right of Range rather, to increase his critical hits even further. And then another thing I want to playtest with is maybe getting anchored spears from the Explorator route as well, to further increase the machine spirit damage. I don't know if it stacks with the Dominus trait, but I imagine doing +4 damage every second turn from tier 1 weapons, for crying out loud. I imagine how ecstatic I would be if somehow we can get even more potent type of pistols that have almost no cognition demand to them. Like, just imagine this Serpenta, but instead it costs a single cognition point and maybe only required one shot to charge up. That would be amazing. And I'm really excited for the possibilities, but let's get to the Void Admiral, shall we? For it unlocks the level 2 Rangers, we get an even bigger boost to my troops, which is nice, and Eradication Ray could be a lot of fun. Maybe not the weapon I'm going to utilize since we potentially got better weapons, but it comes down to range, the AoE radius, and all that. That would be the important factor. And otherwise, we dealt with the Canthrids, we dealt with Death Marks, and we dealt with Necron Warriors plenty of times. So really it's just the Void Admiral which we are uncertain about, and in all honesty I kind of encountered our Void Admiral friend before. I'm not going to spoil where or how, in case you have not played the Mechanicus at all. So I have a bit of an understanding of what to expect from him, although his stats may have changed as a result of that. If you played Mechanicus, you know what I'm referring to. So I'm feeling really comfortable about facing him. It's just the Lord Astronomer here and our new corrupted king I have no idea about, so I'm going to be waiting a little bit until we tackle them. Otherwise, let's get this started. Oh yeah, I'm one step ahead of myself, I guess, because I figured we'd go straight into the dialogue. So almost always I would love a Rust Stalker in this group, because it gives me something to buff up. They ignore opportunity attacks now, and ignore armor, which cannot be understated in their value there. Now, what do I want from my 4th troop, though, now that we unlock that? Since I don't think I need to worry about revealing so much, so maybe more physical damage. Infiltrator seems interesting, but I don't know if I like it or not, because it requires them to be kind of isolated, and there's not really much of a flanking bonus to take advantage of this, I want to argue. I see merit in it, but with something like a Vanguard that straight up does more damage and better range, I think, it might be better. Now, I want to worry about straight armor, and I have just the Canticle Ford. Where are you? Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Taming the Machine Spirit. This is what I have in mind for our Void Admiral friend. If armor is a problem, well, simply put, I use that to instantly max out the Machine Spirit on Minarius, if it doesn't do that to all my Tech Priests. And then I have an easy 3-point shred on energy and 2-point shred on the physical armor. Never mind the Electromancer, which ignores armor completely. And if I want to get really ridiculous, we could just double the damage on the Plasma Culverin. I forget what it's called. I forget what that rifle is actually called, but either way, let's do this. Confirm location on Lord Acrolec. Scutari intelligence recover partial pictographs of target construct form. Our research suggests Acrolec was the lord of the Necron fleets. His purpose in the awakening of Silva Tenebris will be clear: to helm their war fleets and expand this pocket of Necron domination. Yep, and that's why we have to deal with him. Outcome unacceptable. Solution incontrovertible. I concur, Prime Hermecticon. He has bested us once before, not again. We must destroy him. And hell, it even references that we encountered him before. Dispatch the falconers and muster the hounds. The hunt commences. Ooh, you're an interesting one. Muster the hounds. So who on earth would be the hounds in the Adeptus Mechanicus? I would love to see like a Mechanicus werewolf, or not a werewolf, but a dog of some kind. Kind of like the Space Wolves and their augmented wolves. Although, there are no wolves in Fenris, is it? Is that the phrase? So I don't know if they're applicable. Space Wolves and Hounds of Mechanicus. We have learned a lot since we last encountered Ekrelek, but we know he won't go down without one hell of a fight. A challenge calculated to be worth the risks and resources, Subdomina. Oh, I agree. Ekrelek is a worthwhile target. I just want to put credits on too many men coming back from the attempt, which is why tech priests are going. Expenditure of personnel and material calculated as justifiable. Poor Kepra. I'll pass that on to the men and women risking their lives. They shall rally to the hunting horn and call to the assembly. The chase begins. Make ready for the unmaking of Ekrelek. This is going to be fun. And it's a very linear path, oddly enough. We have to go through everything. And even more interesting, no actual random battles for me to encounter to at least reduce awakening. This is a layout I was not expecting, but let's see what we get. I have a good semblance of what glyphs to worry about. I believe this was... I don't think this was the good one that got us the STC, but I can't remember. And all this does is repair troops, I think, so I'm not worried about this. Is this the STC one I'm thinking of? I don't even know what to call this. I honestly can't. I'm thinking like some kind of crescent moon, sort of similar. Kind of vague representation, especially looking at this bottom one, but I don't know if it fits. Okay, so that also heals troops. So, two good results, both of them technically did the same thing. So nothing too exciting there. What do we have here? Oh, nothing at all, okay. I was excited for a moment that we might get something out of this, but no. Yes, we've alerted their presence. The grim darkness of Ekrelek's tomb is complete in the benighted region. Not only is there a total absence of light, but fluctuating rad levels are interfering with the cohort's optical augmentations. Even the team's own light sources do not penetrate the unnatural gloom. They must traverse the next area blind. So, I think we find another path. It's gonna... The least thing, what I'm least concerned with is awakening, I suppose. Since we can manage that really well, I just want to keep these guys as safe as possible. Ooh, we get cognition. That I was not expecting. The cohort skirts around the darkness and unexpectedly locates its source. A set of globes sparking with exotic energy that draws in light from surrounding areas. In destroying the Xenos device, the cohort both lifts the veiled darkness and learns more about the strange Necron technology. I honestly was expecting that just to cause more awakening, if I were to be serious. I will happily take that for the battle at hand. Now, these are troopers from 7th Hexadecimal Cohort, Mentable Gamma. They went quiet 59 minutes ago. So they were kind of a scout squad, were they? That discovered the Void Admiral, if I had to guess? A handful of bodies lie in the chamber ahead, evidently Skitarii who were caught in a furious volley of gauss fire. Let's see, waste not, want not. Let's see, we can salvage material. Nothing about mourning the dead, I suppose, so this probably will go badly, waste not, want not. Yeah, burnt cognition apparently, which sadly means I won't get to deploy troops if we don't build that back up. The dead Skitarii have few useful items remaining. The brutality and completeness of their deaths is powerfully apparent and weighs on the minds of the cohort. If these men and women could die so suddenly, how far is anyone in the tomb from such a fate? We dealt with plenty of Necrons before. You do not need to concern yourself. Extra Necron battle, that's kind of a given, since we're going to have no battle of any sort, it seems like. Now, what do we get for glyph? Hangman bad. We don't need to worry about repairs, and I have no idea what you are. You're very similar to kind of a sword-like icon. Just a moment there. Now, I'm content to try this out. Do we have a code phrase for this? It seems like a sword as well. Or more like a rapier, I suppose, going through the glyph. I think that's how I'm going to justify it, because this sword, this crest here, and the plunging through is what's most distinguishable to me, so that's what I'm going to call it. Ooh, we get our cognition back and then some. That is convenient. Sword bad, rapier good. And then dagger's also good when we get to that again, too. This appears to be a basic linear alpha script, the simplest of the Necron languages. Relatively speaking, of course, but it is known from several XMLRs. Whoops, damn it, I accidentally clicked because I was dragging around. A series of glossy black slabs fills this chamber, arranged in a semicircle around a statue of a Necron destroyer, armed with a scythe-like weapon. Well, we know who that would probably be. The slabs are inscribed with thousands of Necron runes. So, I say we try and translate it. Great Kane's Ghost. Great Kane's Ghost. I have never read of such hatred. Ekrelek and the Destroyers believe that all life should be expunged from the galaxy, even their own. They hate everything, including themselves. Understanding such blasphemies is a danger in itself. Good God. Maybe it's a mistranslation, but I don't know about new Necron lore, but it did increase awakening some, but max cognition for the fight at hand I look forward to. That's probably the best I could ask for, if I were to be honest. Looks like these scarabs were woken by the reanimation protocols and continued with the default programming. Finished the statue. The Necrons have covered their tombs in images of themselves and they still haven't finished. Oh god, this is a grim sight. This looks anything but a statue. The chamber appears to be a workshop. A large slab of gleaming metal has been partially carved into a statue of a glowing Necron, perhaps Lord Ekrelek. Several scarab's constructs are scurrying across the slab, chewing away the material as they continue in the process of creating the statue. Let's see. I don't think we... What do we cast down idols? I was thinking maybe we blow it up, because grabbing art in that probably doesn't help with, well, it's just going to give me more cognition, which I don't need. I say cast it down. It's going to alert them to our presence, though. Oh, no, it's not. Well, that I was not expecting. The statue is blasted to smithereens by a righteously well-placed grenade. The scarabs have more work to do. The scarabs immediately begin assembling the shards into a new structure. An unexpected but illuminating event that suggests they are programmed solely to create monuments to the Necrons out of whatever material are at hand. Interesting. So we're immediately going to go to Awakening 4. So that's kind of inevitable, although I could have prevented Awakening 4 based on my choices, I guess. Now, time for the battle itself. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but we'll see. Location confirmed. Energy reading spiking. Code Venerator in full effect.
We are infested insects to be expunged.
Yay, I don't have to read for a change. He says it for us. This damn creature has been watching us since we entered this tomb. It's been ready for us since the start. The quarry that knows it is hunted makes for a sweeter kill. Formulate target solutions. Now the prey is at bay.
I have awoken into the company of these fleshly vermin. Tomorrow we conquer. Today we clear the filth from our doorstep.
Well, he's not happy, is he? Recollections of Inquisitor Brand, Chapter 87. Of all creations most foul I beheld the Lord of all, and knew that I was dead. We have been here before, Majos, but we are better prepared now. What are your orders? Huh. So we get to choose what happens here. I like my range. I'm well equipped for range. Let's see. Let's see, from the Omniscience. Do not go in with your souls unarmored. I say we pray. Yeah, stay at range or pray for deliverance. I think I will say the prayers of the Omnisign in this case. Collected Logic's Flum 3.1.3. And lo, shall your holy steel be as armored around our souls, and shall your wisdom guide our hands. No spear nor barb of the enemy shall trouble our flesh of iron. Let the will of Mars be done. And that just gives us Blackstone. Fight with the spear armor. That does not help us in combat. I hate to break it to you. But we're as ready as we're gonna be. I feel like we should be well equipped for this. Ooh, cinematic. Oh, I recognize this layout. Hi there. You don't look happy. Yeah, this is a familiar layout. Now, we have a wide deployment zone. And so far we're looking at only 2 Necron warriors, which seems like child's play compared to all other situations I've been in. Now, how do I best want to manage this? Jeremiah should take point, and Leonardus should join just because of the double taunt potential. Speaking of which, 4-turn cooldown, I gotta keep that in mind. And what's our cognitions looking like? Just 1 cognition source each. Not what I would have liked. I would have loved something a bit bigger, but we got Vanguards. Actually, maybe I should spread them out a tiny bit. Spread the Vanguards out and have them help deal with the Necron warriors. And we get dramatic music to go with it. I just gotta be careful about being too aggressive, because sure, there's only 2 warriors and then the boss, but I think we're gonna get overwhelmed quickly if I don't concentrate fire. Actually, do I cut out one of these guys for the cognition, since I don't get the convenience of charging up? And actually, with that said, let's move these guys to immediately grab the cognition too. And I would love to get a shot. Actually, let me swap it around. Leonardus, you and Minari swap positions, I think. Since I kind of want Minari's to shred the armor on our Void Admiral after all. And Leonardus should have the movement to easily just get repositioned if needed. So got cognition there. And I think we're as good as we're gonna be. And we'll immediately get 2 cognition back. It's probably a good thing I did that, because otherwise Jeremiah would have just refunded 1. Now, I would love to buff my troops, because why the hell not, is the honest question. Leonardus could probably scan, although I should have waited, shouldn't I? Because there's no reason for you to move up at the moment. Yeah, just delay, I think, is what I should have been doing all this time. Let them make the first move. And be ready to use our Plasma Culverin when the opportunity presents itself.
I sailed the void for 1,000 years. I fought the war in heaven. What can you do to strike fear in one such as I?
We can shoot you. There's the easy answer. Nightmare Shroud. Now I gotta figure out what the hell that does. Let's see, Leonardus, you can grab this cognition easily, and I think I'm gonna have you identify our friend. Only problem with waiting. Actually, I can use the scanner light next turn on Jeremiah. 5 energy. So Leonard's would be perfect for dealing with him. And I can regenerate 2 cognition really easily. It's just hard to see when Leonard's goes in the rest of this group. Since the initiative queue... What the hell happened there? Okay, I clicked on a player, that's what. I was worried maybe I accidentally ended the turn. So let's get our cognition off you. Charge up the field. And I'm curious if our dang Mechanicus, which doesn't look like it does anything more. Unfortunately. But damn, is that impressive damage right there. You instantly die. I do need to remember that they're gonna regenerate, which is what the Mechanicus probably be good for. And it's really... I would like to get aggressive. Actually, Jeremiah could taunt. Who am I kidding? So Leonardus can get in a position closer. Since as soon as he gets taunted, Jeremiah can get the ire, I suppose. Unless I want to taunt with Leonardus, which is not a terrible idea, but I'll wait till I have more, I'm a little more confident. And sadly, the ranger's kind of pinned in there. Oh, you could just delay your turn. That works out better. Now, Oriochus, you can get some good shots in. And you can buff my troops as well. As much as I would love to buff the Rust Stalker, these are the ones we have out, and they are perfect for dealing with our Void Admiral currently. Nice critical hit. Can we kill it? Now, speaking of which, I forgot to check my critical hit chance. There! That looks impressive, but keep... Yeah, you're not actually... You don't have rights of range yet, so those gloves are working. Just imagine how ridiculous this will be with rights of range. I only lost a single hit point for crying out loud. Do I use this now or not? Because I want to make sure you die. And you're likely not going to. If there's a chance you won't die. There. This should finish him. Finish him. Yep, perfect. Now grab the cognition. Yeah, you're going to be burning cognition, so why not burn it? Or burn it just to grab it back up. This might hurt our Void Admiral friend a lot. Now, nothing else I need to do. And since he currently has no physical armor, let's take what shots we can. Especially buffed up shots. Enjoy. I will happily take a critical hit. Now this is... I probably have to rotate the camera just to see if I get the shot. But for simplicity and making it more easier to watch, I'm going to try and keep it at a single angle. Now, time to shred your armor, buddy. And I did end Jeremiah's turn accidentally, so that's okay. Jeremiah is kind of going first anyway. So there's no real risk of this. And actually, let me give Jeremiah the armor there. Although, I'm probably a little bit too close than I probably should have been. Now, safety is off. Now, time to show you some fireworks. I don't know if that charges all their machine spirits, but it works for what I have in mind. Now, we still got more. We're not done yet, folks. Ignore all armor for the next 6 attacks, just in case. And ridiculous amount of damage on this guy. I almost worry maybe we should have done this mission sooner. I almost worry. Either way, get rid of that armor. And a critical hit to boot. Now ignore and do more damage. And yeah, I'm just trying to plan out Jeremiah's turn. He's going to use the spotlight. There will be cognition up next turn, which he's not staying next to. Actually, I'm not going to summon the Rust Stalker. I think for the sake of my resources. But we are going to take more shots at him. Now, tombs are coming back out. So how many? Oh, Death Mark. And as much as I love my Rust Stalker, I need my cognition unless I get a bunch of them. Nope, just the one. So I'll leave the Rust Stalker out for this turn. And I think Jeremiah needs to get closer. And he can shred more armor, which is perfect too. Yeah, he'll have to get closer. Actually, am I blocking my own shot? I want to use command fire, but I'm not. So physical armor, taunt. One. All right, I'm just wondering why my command fire only seems to be really restricted. Because all troops in range of me. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense. Well, let's try his armor either way while I figure this out. You're here just in time to see the Admiral die. I'll just back up one space, I guess. See if I can get additional shots in. Nope, just the one. It's not worth it, sadly. But he is taunted, so he's not going to do anything. And how much of one shot left, so I'm not going to waste that on my lightning arc. Although I don't want to waste it on Oriochis either, but 7 and 9. I want to believe maybe I could just kill this guy right now with a power axe swing. 75% chance to ignore armor and maybe kill him. Nah, he's close, damn it. I'm pretty certain he's close. And I could still move. Nah, not enough though. And I cannot shoot the Void Admiral. Oh, actually I can right here. Alright. And if you critically hit, then I don't care about the Electromancer. Because he's pretty much dead anyway. See? What'd I tell you? I can strike fear to your heart. All I have to do is shoot you. And apparently I don't have to kill his corpse again. Kill, destroy targets. I did eliminate the Void Admiral. Oh, never mind. Well, we did that mission in record time. If my other videos or streams have been any indication of how long they are. Now it makes me wonder if I want to do the other bosses. That was a little underwhelming. Lord Acrolek falls, spewing sparks and fire. The Void Admiral collapses in a heap of wreckage that begins to teleport away, piece by piece revealing for a moment the complex working of the war form underneath. Finally, Acrolek is no more, in a burst of terminal data that leaves an echo of his death etched into the new spear. Target inversion achieved, hunt complete. The Void Admiral has fallen. The Necrons of Silva Tenebris have lost their fleet commander. Prey tracked from quarry to unmaking. Beaten to open and chased down for the kill. 84% hunt efficiency. I argue those numbers are a lot higher. Not a single one of them got an attack on us. Log for future analysis. The Skitarii and the Tomb Acrolec are reporting to see decreased coordination among the awakened constructs. Consolidation activity not the concern of Prime Hematechion. Key target acquisition ongoing. There will come another beast, there will come another hunt. I'm kind of inclined to go straight for the next boss, if I were to be honest. That was really underwhelming. This entire stream should be nothing but killing bosses. Really, maybe I should have just farmed that battle as much as I can to get more Blackstone. But I'll take 4 Awakening, since there wasn't really a lot I could do to bring that down. And yeah, that's for defeating our first boss, so that's a nice buff there, which I think is even better than my energy damage increase. But what does my ranger do now? Deals no damage, disables target's main weapon for 1 turn. That sounds fun. I don't know if it's a range ability or not, but that sounds like a lot of fun, especially against a boss. Now, the ultimate question. I completely forgot what I just unlocked, which was Ranger level 2. And I can't remember what the other upgrade was, but still. Do I go straight for the Lord Astronomer? I think we do. Let's take advantage of this momentum, shall we? Oh yeah, and I got the Eradicator, that's what it was too. And I hardly got any cognition out of that too. Which I guess is alright. Since I'm at the point where these guys... Oh, did I not spend all your augment slots? I thought I did, interestingly enough. I didn't realize you had a slot missing. Although I don't know what to put it in. Truth be told. Until I get an upgrade power field or something. That's kind of what I'm worried about leveling up further, because I can't really upgrade me until I get more tier 2 and tier 3 stuff. So, what to... Well, let's see. It's either Jeremiah or Oreokis that I level up here. Enhancers, there's... the Blessed Power Field doesn't really benefit you until it gets a weapon that has physical damage. But... I got the gloves and they work well. Cognition Freedom's a thing. There's not really much need to continue down the center-right path just yet, I want to argue. So, what? I can't really think of what to give Oreokis, aside from maybe the enhanced analytics or start going down one of these paths. So let's focus on Jeremiah with that said. He's all over the place, so he's probably due for more leveling up. And enhanced Curio Claws. That would probably be the ones that cost cognitions and not the Mechadendrites, though. If I have to assume. Which would be amazing if it worked on these Mechadendrites. And I don't think I care about a lot of this armor. I forget what your headpiece is. That's a bit of an unfortunate problem, trying to figure out what to upgrade in. I want to continue down the route of gain more value out of my troops, at least with Jeremiah, and then improve his medic healing abilities, because again, I don't think there's much point in putting him further in Lex Mechanic, since I don't envision Jeremiah gain a lot of kills, unless Command Fire counts as a kill for Jeremiah. This I could see gain a lot of kills for that, but I'll have to play test it more, I suppose. 4 HP, 1 movement. I don't even know what armor slots I currently have. Yeah, I think the armor is just better, especially with the spotlight. Ooh, I got the upgrade 1 canister, so I know what I'm using here to fill out that augment slot. And I'm wondering, I shouldn't need to upgrade the Mechadendrites just yet. No. And I want to keep this cognition for any troops. Never mind the fact I can't really level up anyone. So it's 40k's. Oh, he's rank 14. They're all rank 14, okay. So we got a good balanced roster here. Alright. So while I kind of question the value of some of these upgrades, troop deployment costs I can't overlook, and power field generator would be nice, let's make this a boss killing stream. Hopefully, our opponent here is going to be a little more difficult. Hopefully. Because we're going to keep the same things. Teaming the Machine Spirit, comboed with, let's see, the Plasma Culverin. I'm mixing up with the bigger plasma weaponry. That's where I'm having issues. But either way, just max out the Machine Spirit with the shredding potential of all these weapons is going to be great for killing them off. So that's the route I'm going to go. You have 2 energy, and you are... I gotta keep an eye on damage potential too. This is good. I didn't get much of a chance to use the Rust Stalker, but the Rust Stalker works perfectly with the troop buffing potential I have. Auto-reporting routines added to Tech Priest internal cognators. Intelligence on high-value targets critical. I hope we do not run into any high-value targets. Experience dictates whatever these Xenos are, they are likely to welcome our intrusion into their ruins. Yet we must be prepared for the eventuality. Hence my bringing Prime Hemeticon Capric on this mission. If there are still Xenos life forms, their destruction will likely form principal objectives. Know the prey, find the prey, then the hunt commences. Qatari operations in the tomb of Ecropis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to stop trying. I think Ecropix is the closest there. Ecropix have confirmed high-value target location. They have found Ecropix. Now it's going to keep asking me this. It's going to keep forcing me to say it anyway. Confirmed location of the sarcophagus of Ecropis. I return in anticipation, but also concern at this news. The chance to bring Ecropis to battle is a valuable one, but one with great risk. Target profile indicates advanced combat capabilities and environmental advantage. Xenos weaponry and awakening protocol level unknown. As a Magi Pecunium describe it, high risk, high reward. That's the Mech. How do they describe it? High risk, high reward. So let's keep this spree going. I'm feeling optimistic after the first one, but it is going to be a lot of awakening, goes without saying. Oh, I gotta stop trying to drag. Target's consciousness probable. I have modified mission parameters accordingly. Facing Acropis directly entails great risks, Subdomina, but I concur with Prime Hemeticon's assessment. Destroying Lord Acropic is worth the risk. I'm pretty certain my phrasing or my pronunciation of his damn name is getting worse and worse by the minute. Very well, Magos. If this works, it can make it seem the lives lost in the tomb of Acropis were nothing, not for nothing. Dispatch the coursers, sharpen the spears. The hunt is on. I am liking her enthusiasm. I'm assuming it's a her anyway. Let's see what we get. This chamber contains several empty sarcophagi, some of which have seemed to malfunction and show signs of having exploded or caught fire during the awakening process. Any destroyed Necrons have teleported away, but there may still be intelligence to be gleaned from these damn devices. Scavenge for material, I guess. Just Blackstone. I want cognition if I were to be honest. The cohort rips out whatever valuable looking material are visible among the damaged sarcophagi. Midway through the process, their red tags flare crimson, alerting them to dangerous radiation leaking from the sarcophagi. They fall back, having taken a debilitating red dose, with their packs full of salvaged components. I would have liked cognition. It worked so well the last time. Now, presence detected, that's a given. The heretical galactic model of Acropic. Take care, Majos. The chances of blasphemous context being present approach 100%. Oh, is that all? Reams of astronomical data flood the news sphere of the tomb of Acropis. The volume of information is huge, and we would need the cognators of the Castellan Metallican to make sense of. Attempt to corrupt the data, purge the data, and analyze for understanding. The data grants a vision of very different physical models, where forces such as gravity and electromagnetism are subordinate to the wills of ancient, immense intelligence. The Cassius Metallican cognators are unable to cope, and the resulting feedback causes the communes of the Mechanicus troops to flare blindingly in the noosphere, giving away their location. Well, we're rapidly awakening the tomb a bit. Just a wee little bit. At this rate, maybe we'll get to Awakening 5, which would be something I don't want. At least it rapidly increases the full Awakening level. And we were sitting comfortably doing like, what, 2-3% per mission almost? And I would have liked to keep it that way, but these are boss missions. I don't expect it to go that perfectly. So let's see if a glyph can help us. Blackstone, I think this repairs, and Hangman of course is bad. I don't need repairs, so let's get the Blackstone. And another glyph. I would love some cognition. That would help a ton. Huh. So no voiceover on him. What hatred the weak have for which they do not know, for they know it was made by the strong. A synthesized voice echoes through the tomb of Acropic, transmitted directly through the comms unit of every trooper in the tomb. Let's see. This would kind of give us more awakening. I don't think I want to do that. Cleanse with prayers. I guess we'll try that. Huh, we get cognition. I was not expecting prayers to do that. The cohort intones prayers of mental strength and repulsion towards the enemy. Their spirits are shored up against the enemy's attempts to demoralize them. Our Skatari units follow suit, fending off the corruption of the tomb's Acropic with a wave of piety and prayer. I was not expecting cognition, but we got it, and I am thankful for it. Now, can we get a little bit more? So, sword bad, and this was good. I just can't remember if it gave me cognition or not. So, single port design for Necron Kinopec. Now just repaired, so that was bad. That didn't do anything for me either. Alas, one final chance for cognition. What do we get here? We are not welcome here. This is not our world. The lords of the Necrons own this world. The lords of the Necron own this world, and soon they will own all others. It is our duty to obey them. So he's trying to mind control us. It's something weird. A rare direct communication from the Xenos. It is disquieting as it is exciting. There may be much to learn, Medros, but take the grace care. To the troops. I say we try. Yeah, it's trying to demoralize our troops, so I think something like this we need to abolish there. So keep morale up, address the troops, which in response to the soft invasion. Oh, I should have read the first path, dang it. The 408th phasm of the righteous hatred is uploaded to the comms units of all troops in the tombs. Though the cohort's effectiveness is temporarily reduced by a blanket transmission overloading their comms unit, the Xenos intrusion is cancelled out. Well, I can happily take a little bit of damage. I imagine how amazing that'd be if that was on Oriokis. That would have been nice. But we are at Awakening 5 right off the bat. So, they potentially reanimate immediately if I don't kill him. So I know what Oreokis's main strategy is going to be, if I can help it. There is it. There is it. The sarcophagus of Acropis. Looks like he sees himself as the center of the universe.
I told you. I warned you. This world is ours. This galaxy is ours. But you do not listen. The weak are ignorant, for they fear the knowledge of the strong.
Oh, don't worry. I could shoot you in the head too. It worked so well last time. Thrones of Mars, what was that?
You know what it is. You have always known. Did you think it will not come to this? You, whose existence is war, whose first terror is peace. Did you think you would destroy us without a fight?
Oh, he's trying to be very diplomatic, isn't he? Thinking we're the warlike beings. What, if I remember correctly, aren't the Necrons the ones who literally imprisoned or entombed their gods? I don't know about the new lore, to be fair. Target awareness confirmed, awakening complete, code generator in effect. Eliminate high value target with extreme prejudice. Ahead lies a grand and ornate coffin. At the center of the clockwork, a military of stars and planets orbiting the sarcophagus. Pray for deliverance. I say we just pray for strength. Because it works so damn well. The cohort kneels to pray to the Omnisign. A response comes through the new spirit and a pulse of cleansing data that clears the Necron junk code to create clarity of mind and purpose. The machine god's eyes are upon this moment. And he has blessed us with full cognition for this fight. Perfect. Well, look who it is. He doesn't look happy either. I don't know what his gimmick is though, but he's pretty close. Oh wait, I don't recall seeing you there in the preliminaries or in the readings. No data records in the slightest. Data fact. Normally small data files on each Necron form. Overwhelmingly excited statement. This is chance to insert name for Necron pattern directory. You knew about the Necrons before your research on this mission? Truth? Yes. I'm sure that in the scripture of Talon Cog it states verse 09 part 3. Wary of those that wonder, I fear you step too close to heresy, Scaevola. Heresy it is not. My goal, learn my enemy to improve my assistance capabilities to mission. I agree. In learning the Xenos, we can better combat them. If we keep to our traditions, we might falter, for lack of knowledge. We'll name new Xenos Joy. Name will be Fargard. Necron Fargard, or Imperial Gothic. So we have no idea what the hell these things are, but they look like Meliors. But even the Praetorian was able to shoot with its lances or halberds. So, worst case, I can just prioritize on the astronomer to maybe kill him, but I have no idea what you guys are capable of, but I'm assuming you could jump around or teleport. So maybe I want taunt in effect right away, just to be safe. Which means I'm gonna have to be lighter on troops I summon, because I only get one cognition each. Thankfully, Minarius can just heal himself, so that's not a big deal. And I gotta be mindful of dang AoE. So Minarius and Leonardus go before all them. AoE could be a big scare. So I should spread out because of that some. Especially those that don't need to be that close. I kind of would like a... Ranger could be useful because they disarm too. I'm thinking maybe going double... Damn it! I want to summon a Ranger. I hit the wrong button. At least I have full cognition. And hell, I'm even in range. I can hit him with... I want to hit him with everything first, then maybe back up. And we can reveal and damage this guy too. 5 physical armor. So I can still shred some of that at least. But I don't need to go so ridiculous on the canticles. And what's your health status? Just 60 health. Well, yeah, 60 health plus the one you just lost. 2 armor gone there. And you can just repair. Well, there's no point repairing just yet. Ooh, I just realized I didn't use cognition free him there, silly me. But good hits, good bits of damage, that's for sure. And I kind of want to delay with Leonardus for now. In fact, Leonardus should do the spotlight just in case these guys can actually hit me. Or at least can get close enough to hit me. Oh, damn it! That was a stupid idea. And you got some kind of ore on you. Leonardus should be okay with these hits. Oh well, I was going to commit to using Jeremiah to taunt anyway. Let me see if I can grab this cognition. Maybe taunt them a bit. Just do laps around the boss is what I'm basically doing. Now, do I dare get in point blank range right off the bat? With no idea what he's capable of. Because again, who knows what their movement's all about. Famous last words, I suppose. Thinking I'm perfectly safe with this spotlight. Which I'm pretty certain is not true. Because face off against the Void Admiral is just giving me unrealistic expectations after all. That can easily be cast aside, but... Yeah, I forgot you had armor still, but... And... Oh. Interesting. So, I guess these guys are unique for this boss fight, if I had to guess. Well, it doesn't help you. I'm coming after you anyway. And you're taunted, so... Not really much else you could do, but... Let's see what these guys are capable of. Almost nothing. They have basic movement, thankfully. Now, Jeremiah. Well, there are no troops to buff up because I messed up there. And I do have a spotlight to keep him at bay. So yeah, just casually walk up there, I suppose, Jeremiah. There's not a lot you could do right now. And I don't really want to burn a lot of your resources anyway. Oriokis, you got a perfect opportunity to do some hits. And your high critical hit chance is going to be nice here. I almost want to get in melee range, but of course that would prompt an opportunity attack. So I don't think I want to do that. I do want to scan these guys just to... Oh, I already kind of know what they're all about. because I kind of scanned that one. Oh well. Let's take more shots on him. Do need to be mindful that if he swaps, that could screw me over a tiny bit. I don't know what prompts the swap though. But I'm not going to make any more attacks anyway, so I think I'm safe. And when does 40k's go? I think I want him to back up some. Probably should have backed him up more because I think he might still get attacked.
I have seen the true form of the galaxy. It does not include you.
I wonder who he's referring to. The Mechanicus or just humans? Probably everything besides Necron. If I were to be honest. Endless legions, oh boy. So he summons a lot of units. Immortal. Didn't we already face an Immortal though? Immortal detected. Database unlocked. Loading. Razak awakened Sire. Why he locked us away from his Necron studies, I do not know, but is fueling my emotion receptors with frustration. His naming of the Necrons is helpful, however. Oh, it's a different weapon. That's probably why. This is the one with the actual heavy weaponry. Alright. Subject is far more resilient than the warrior class. They also show signs of cognition, where warriors possess none. Sightings of them blurting out what seems to be direct and basic orders. Proof of some cognition. Be aware of something. Terry weapon. This modification safe. File corrupted. So I take this hit. Thankfully it took all the damage. Oh, and they all get to go. Well, just this one, I suppose. Now, I can summon a lot of troops here. And I get extra cognition right off the bat. In all honesty, I just want to go straight for the astronomer kill. So I think it's impossible to tell how much I can buff this Rust Stalker though. But ignores opportunity attacks though. And I want to see, is it possible to hit? I'm gonna have to use Cognition Freedom first. Just because it's not gonna show if I'm in range with my plasma gun. If I can't actually use it. There, like that. Although I could still use more. Yeah, I could still move forward a bit, I suppose. Just gotta be mindful of cognition. Who goes next? Leonardus. Who at least can use his abilities. I still have one cognition for his melee weapon. Oh no, I take that back. Dang it, that sucks. Now, I'm hoping this hits. Oh yeah, I actually grabbed this cognition as a bonus. I did not plan for that. Now, can I actually hit the damn boss? He is gonna swap, I gotta keep that in mind, but I want to hit both of them. You're not gonna let me hit both of them, are you? Sadly, no. Trying to be a sneaky one, are you? Dang bugger. Oh well. He's probably only gonna get to swap like what, one more time maybe? And actually Leonardus gets to go next, so if I'm able to shoot him, that's fine. Leonardus is gonna recover the cognition I just spent. Well, that was convenient. Maybe not as convenient as I make it sound, but He is definitely being a troublesome one. Oh my god, I can't actually get to him some. Well, we're gonna fix that in a moment. And I think I want to get next to the Immortals because of him not having a melee attack. Or at least not being nearly as good in melee. Yeah, and I forgot about that Canticle, which would be really nice. Oh, he's swapping again. Annoying bugger. He is definitely a troublesome one. So let me get next to this Immortal, I guess. At least he's out of the way for a time being. And I do have 3 physical armor, so I'm hoping Leonard's can take these hits. Because they don't move very far, at least. We'll find out in a moment, I guess. 1 damage, I'll take it. They're worse than Necron warriors, I almost want to argue. But you could be a threat. But damn, did that have to hurt. Yeah, that really hurt too. It's the same Immortal, but with a different weapon altogether. And I could kill this one here. Well, who is yet to move? Necron warrior. Him, and the Lord Astronomer, who might summon more Necron. So it gotta be... Oh, they also swap with each other too. So it's not just the Lord Astronomer doing that, huh? Interesting. So let's try and buff up our troop here some. Can't quite get in range of the dang Necron warrior. And I only have a limited range to... Jeremiah can take some hits there. He can repair himself after all. And Oriochis is kind of cognition free, so I don't have to worry about him so much. What is the health of most of these guys, though? He's the one closest to death, but I can't reach him. So let me just sit next to this point, trigger a spotlight, I guess, and see if that helps tank a few hits. What is your armor looking like? Oh, I didn't scan you yet, so I don't know what your armor is. Yeah, I might as well stay here, grab the cognition to start the next round. Okay, perfect. So he's gonna be pretty fragile to these shots. And I might as well just repair. Just in case, make sure it can do its damage. And I kind of want to hang on to the arc pistol for crowd control. Although Jeremiah's not in a good position for that. So Oriochis, you have 90% critical hit chance, so I'm confident you should be able to... Actually, you can repair as well, so... You can kill at least one of these dang far guards. Interesting name. Interesting name indeed. Oh yeah, I gotta watch my own health too. If I start taking hits, I'm gonna die quickly. So who goes next? This far guard, which is likely gonna attack Leonardus, and a Necron warrior behind me. So if this is a crit, this will be nice. Perfect. And I think I'll heal them both up. Heal up the Ruststalker and then heal himself. Who goes first? Mechanicus? And I'm gonna grab Cognition anyway, so it's not like Tactical Analytics is gonna help me here. So hang on to what I got. I was wondering if maybe I burn the Cognition trying to melee or something. But let's just heal him up a bit. Okay, another point of damage probably. Yep, he's taking that amazingly well. And you're gonna summon more, aren't you?
The stars will turn red with the blood of mankind.
Alright. Endless legions. I'm fine with that. Keep summoning your hordes of fragile wannabes. It's just the immortal that is new to me. Now that we realize these vanguards are no threat. And besides, I could use extra Blackstone. Let's try and kill him before Awakening 6, though. That's probably my biggest priority. Just to help minimize the Awakening a bit. So, Ranger disables target's main weapon. I like to play with that, but Vanguard has more damage potential. Mechanicus, you'll get the Cognition there. I'm just wondering how I want to spend it. Because Leonard should be able to get that easily. Okay, I think I want to try and kill this Necron warrior. Unless I got a better opportunity. Cognition freedom still on cooldown. I can't remember if I don't think I gave armor to anyone because I'm seeing the servos. Yeah, he actually has armor at 2 points of physical armor, so I didn't give anyone physical armor yet. So I'm wondering if I give it to someone else. Probably Jeremiah, if I were to be honest. But I think Cognition is more important because they're likely going to attack this Vanguard, with that said. So I can buff up my attack, but it's not likely to critically hit. So I think the one I want to shoot is this one Farguard here, but I can't. So I'll just save my Cognition for Leonardus or someone else. Nothing else I want to do there. Now, I want to kill him. Oh yeah, and I gotta remember I have dang canticles too, which is gonna help quite a notable amount. And at least you'll be trapped in the corner. So, more Cognition from you. We'll knock you back. So that way, Mechanicus is perfectly safe from your retribution. Hell, I think you just die. Yeah, you look like you're suffering from a case of being really dead in a moment. I just need to kill the corpse quickly, which is actually going to reanimate. Unfortunately, but it's at least when I kill it the second time, it's going to stay dead. So I have that going for me. And Mechanicus is pretty much safe at the very least. Oh, interesting. Well, that I was not expecting. These guys are all sorts of are full of tricks, aren't they? Now I think Jeremiah. I'll just delay with you. I'm probably going to lose the Vanguard, but Jeremiah at the very least is going to be safe. And actually, let's chase after our mortal. Because you just attacked, didn't you? Continue to harass this thing and do a lot of damage. And what are we looking at? 35% critical hit chance. Jeremiah does have the spotlight, which will help keep this Vanguard alive, but who goes in this order? So I can possibly keep... Well, I can just repair the dang Vanguard to help too. So which is the next troop to go? The one that just got hammered. I wonder, does command fire work even though you're melee? 1 to 3 damage, so apparently you only get a melee attack if I do that. No, it's probably because of armor. Who am I kidding? That would be why. And I missed an opportunity to shoot him too, with that said. Although, this would prompt an opportunity attack. And with the spotlight, yeah, maybe backing off for the opportunity attack's not a terrible idea. And then I can get my shot at the same time still. There's the taunt. The armor is infect. Let's see. Probably do 1 point of damage. 2 points. Thankfully I can repair a bit of that. So let's buff you up in that case, and now that you're kind of free to run off and do your own thing. And no point in the arc pistol, because it's just going to hurt my own units. Okay, that looks more like it. There we go. Command fire and then kill it with the Vanguard afterwards. Perfect. Although I wonder if that burnt the charge I just gave it to. So, a lot of nuances I'm going to have to keep in mind. You were at 85% chance. You're probably the one I, again, want killing these corpses. Since you have really good means of getting critical hits. And it's getting better by the shot. 90%, so... Hell. Let's just make this guaranteed. At least for this one attack. Although it probably doesn't matter, I suppose. Could have saved that for a melee attack, since that's the one that's most important. And I'm curious if they are going to swap or not after this attack. Oh, I have no cognition now. Alright. Opportunity attack will probably kill it though, at least. So let's buff up the Vanguard. Since it's going to go next, at least. And you... Oh, you're just going to melee. So I'm going to have to make repairing him a priority once that comes up.
Rail against us. Fight to your last. This is the drawing of your final night.
Alright. He keeps talking, but if it wasn't for the staying teleporting shenanigans, we actually would have killed him already. Twice over almost. Oh, he's going to attack Jeremiah. 5 points of damage. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, they might shoot the Vanguard, will they? Because they're not in range of Jeremiah. Thankfully, I can get the hell out of here. Kill this one guy off. I think, yeah, it looks like I did lose the buff, sadly. which would have been good for his kill, but I have plenty of opportunities to kill off the corpse now, at least. So 2 more turns to at least kill the astronomer off. Yeah, I think I'll hang on to the cognition. Actually, I can still grab the other sources of cognition easily enough. When does Jeremiah go in this mess? Well, not soon enough is the answer. And you have cognition? No, you don't have cognition freedom yet, sadly. So just kill the corpse for me then. And nothing else to do, really. Now, what is my priority? Just kill off bodies. And I can easily kill you off. When does Minarius go? Or Oriokis, rather. He goes before he does. So that's probably the best I can ask for. Ruststalker is sadly in the way. So I kind of want to delay for that reason alone. Just to give the Ruststalker a chance to go. Ooh, at least they have no short-range actual attack, so that's a bonus. That's a benefit there for me. Here comes another swap. Which, I was contemplating which one of those two to shoot at anyway. So I'm fine with that. And Jeremiah is about to potentially kill him. Give me a good swipe. Uh-oh, there goes my Vanguard, sadly. I'm so used to these Immortals being a joke, with doing like no damage at all. Now they're an actual threat with that firepower. One more attack will finish them off at least. And what are we looking at for these Vargars? Because you're about to die. Not, I'm gonna need to hit you with another attack for it though first. Okay, I take that back. And how close? 21 health. Yeah, I can't quite kill you, but I can buff my canticles. And where's the last Varga? Okay, so if I shoot the Astronomer, I might hit the last Vargar instead and kill him off. Although he would reanimate, that probably would be a mistake. If I were to be honest. Maybe I don't want to shoot the Astronomer. That's not triggering anyway. And Ranger, let's buff you up. Oh, I already buffed the Ruststalker. I didn't realize that. Silly me. Now, that's a 100% critical hit. You are out of the equation. And I can just kill the Immortal without Leonardus, can I? Yep. 100% chance to critically kill. It's just a question how many... Well, it has 4 armor, but... That's not a factor because of the critical hit again. I was gonna say it's just a matter to figure out which... if I would need to shoot twice or not. At least this way, Leonardus doesn't need to come up this way. I just would like to try and repair a lot of this health, though. which I think is what I want to do. Warriors, they're just annoyances at this point. You'd be lucky if you did damage. Because what? You can only do 4 damage at most? So let's lock down their melee attack, I guess. And now you have no more minions to serve as your sacrifice, I'm afraid to say. Ooh, that's just rude. That's the lowest insult you could say to the Mechanicus. Yeah, I have access to Courier Claw level 2 somewhere, I just can't remember what mission I have to do for it. The Mechadendrites I like a lot more because they don't really cost cognition, at least. And Leonard's, you were... Oh, you got another one of these dang minions. I don't like that. Although I can easily push you back away from Minarius. So I think I'm good here. Now, this might actually kill. Nope, he swapped. I figured as much. Unfortunately. But at least we kill you really easily. And push you away from Minarius. And you didn't even attack, did you? Which is kind of sad for you. But that's fine. Leonard's could just try again next turn, after this cursed thing is dead. So cognition's back up. Minarius. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have just ignored armor. I was thinking on how I could kill him. Well, this will technically still kill him. But I've been saving these canticles for a reason, so let's take advantage of them. Massive overkill. It was reserved for the astronomer, but he's been a bit of a pain in the ass trying to deal with. Actually, yeah, I have cognition freedom. And is there any way I can repair? I think I can, since I'm gonna have 1 spare cognition available. The Courier Claws sound really nice there. I look forward to unlocking them, but let's finish off this guy first, or at least prep him for death. Safety's now off. Let's grab a little more cognition, I guess. Well, I guess he's going to be dead no matter what, so I want to try and repair Oriochis before we kill him. Since he has no more scapegoats. And hopefully Leonard's can repair himself. Well, can Leonard's repair himself? Oh, he doesn't actually have repairs. He can get cognition though, which I guess is something. And that tops off Oriochis at least. Now, Leonardus, you will do us the honors to finish this fellow off. I don't know why I'm trying to grab cognition. Since there's not really anything I can do with it. I'm just gonna do it to insult him. Like he insulted us. Now say good night. You are out of here. There, we harvest cognition from him as an added bonus. Now, That is 2 bosses out of the way. I can't honestly remember what I unlocked, besides my troops being cheaper. Which sadly we did lose a troop for that. So my most costly battle yet. Outside of the one where I had to fight the damn heretics. The heavily armed warform of the Lord Astronomer collapses, spewing sparks and flames. Its gauze coils were ruptured. For a moment it seems raw data is bleeding from the stricken Necron. Images of distant alien stars flicker through the noon spear, accompanied by millions of years of stellar migrations and galactic orbits. The Necropolis is still and cold, and the Lord Astronomer of Silva Tenebris is destroyed. Target eliminated. The Skitarii report a reduction in coordination of Necron units in the tomb already. A moral and strategic success prime Mechanicus. Self-congratulation is illogical. High-value targets remain. Nevertheless, Caprix, a blow has been struck against the Sinos. I have the capacity to grant myself a moment of celebration from my quarantine emotional valves. Perhaps you would benefit from the same. No celebration, no pause. The hunt, never off, always on. One-track mind, that hunter there. Now, let's get the goods. And at least this will be more profitable than it was with the Lord of the Void Admiral, at least. I can at the very least say that. Ooh, I got a lot of cognition from those damn guys. 40 cognition for every single one of them. Or not cognition, but 40 Blackstone. Although I am happy for a power field generator. That's always a nice bonus. I just don't know when I'm going to use this blaster. It's an AoE blaster though, which is kind of nice, but with armor, that is tricky to utilize. I really just used the arc pistol just to kill corpses ideally, but we have enough for another level. So do I level up? Well, everyone's level 14, so who do I want to level up with, that said? Minarius, you just got your rights of range. I kind of want to continue on the path of Tex Auxilium with you, but I think that's for a later date. And what about you, Leonardus? There's a lot of routes I could go with you. Like for one, I can get you your second hit point repair, and that gives me a second form of dealing with poison or acid. Oh, negative effects. Never mind. This also works with slows, so maybe I do want to go that route with you. And at least up to the point of auto repair. And then maybe I'll go max out Lex Mechanic with you from there on out. I just don't know who I want to level up first, since I only have enough for one level up. Oreokis. After that battle, I do feel a little bit of need to give you some additional healing potential when you get low, but we're doing good. Those are boss fights after all. They're supposed to be tougher than the rest. And again, the dream might be, if Angered Spirits can double stack with itself, I might go up to Angered Spirits with you here. But not until I get Rights of Range. That's a pretty singular route. And Jeremiah, we can buff up troops, which could be handy. Especially with the reinforcements that allows me to bring in troops for free. Well, instantly drop down a troop for basically half the cost. So I think Oreokis is who will level up next. Enhancers don't really do me anything just now. Since it works with the power field, I'm pretty certain, but they're only physical attacks is the problem. I don't have the other one for energy damage. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit more and get you to Rights of Range. Oh yeah, and with that said, you do have an extra augment slot. What do we use that on? I don't know what to use that on. If I were to be serious. Unless I want to give you a bigger weapon, which doesn't really help with you trying to be cognition free and taking advantage of the machine spirit buff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to really plan on what I'm unlocking, which might lead me to this final boss fight here. We get a tier 3 Mechadendrite and a tier 3 Spotlight, as well as additional cognition max. We're doing well for the stream so far, so why not try for a third one? Although I'm a little bit afraid what Ubjao might have to offer, since we just unlocked him last stream, so it doesn't seem too terrifying for dealing with death marks and flayed ones. Hell, flayed ones have almost been a joke, it seems like. Otherwise, how do one want to prepare for this? Although I learned this does not benefit from Traveler, so I'm going to take that out for the Cognition Mechadendrite. And I have an upgrade power field now, which perfectly works out because that is just enough augment points that I need. So who else is lacking? Oreokis, because we just leveled him up. Yeah, a lot of flayed ones, so it sounds like AoE might be needed. Well, I do kind of have AoE, let's be honest. Minarius has a line AoE, and Oreokis can, I almost want to believe is really close to like one-shine them with the machine spirit, but unlikely to happen. At the very least, the flayed ones are crap for doing damage if I have physical armor. So I should in theory be okay if I prioritize that properly. Let's give this a try, wipe out all the bosses in one go, shall we? And this one at least will give me some very useful augments that I would love to include. Because even the tier 3 Mechaden right here, the Curatio one, is free. So I cannot say no to free healing. So let's see what we have to do here. I like this layout so far. Taming the Machine Spirit to charge up all my armor piercing. Let's see. Benediction. That would be great for maximizing damage and ignore armor in case there's anything left over for, again, maximizing damage. And now permanently these guys are all reduced. And I see a lot of value in the Vanguard Alpha. So far, the bosses have all been melee targets though, which probably doesn't help. And actually, I think I want 2 rangers to kind of crowd control the boss. I don't know what the cooldown is exactly, but I can at least rotate them around and force the boss from not doing anything, maybe. Scutari operations in the Tomb Abjau report probable sarcophagus location. Target reanimation unknown. Ubjau is a plague among Silva Tenebris. His ranting broadcasts have demoralized the Scutari to the point that they are barely maintaining a foothold in his tomb. If he wakes fully and becomes an active combatant, the Scutari will have to fall back. Target profile includes probable flare virus infection and extreme behavior unpredictability. Oh, is this the one ability you're talking about? Some kind of virus infection? Probably if I'm too close to him, if I had to guess. Standard Necron Warform target protocol ineffective. New coursing solutions in progress. If we have a chance to cut out this cancer, we must take it. Influence excision confirmed as objective. Lord Ubjao must die. Release the hounds. So there's one ability on the boss that could make this fight hard. We'll have to see what that is. We know where he is, but we don't know what we'll find when we get there. Ubjao's mad, and the flare virus could have turned him into a monster. Mission priorities are speed, target identification, and mental resilience. Oh yeah. Mission priorities are speed, target identification, mental resilience. That's what our objective is. For a moment I thought that's what she was telling us the Ubjao was capable of. Ubjao likely morale, as well as physical threat. What makes him difficult to fight is also the reason he has to die. I do not relish the fallout from this mission, Magi, but the consequences of letting Ubjao live are worse. Possible biological mechanical fusion requires attack solution recalculation. Recommend fire. Oh, if only I had a flamethrower, huh? Suits me, fire works on everything. If only I had a flamethrower, huh? Still a pretty linear path. Let's get our cognition, at least as much as we can. So, you gave us cognition. I believe this was Blackstone. I have no clue what these other two do. It's our first time encountering them. Oh no, that was repair, damn it. Maybe I should have gone with the cognition. For some reason I thought it would have been... I thought it would be cognition, but I was wrong. I rushed that a little bit too much. And at least it's not a bad result. Presence detected, go figure. It's almost like, looks like a ritual site. Do these things have a religion? Or it could be a trap. Several human skulls, still bloody and evidently recently removed from their own former owners, sit in a circle on the floor. They appear to have been deliberately placed. Oddly enough, I do believe in like prayer might be good for these boss fights. Nope. It was a trap, of course. Cohorts gathers around the skulls and begins to pray. As they do so, they begin to bleed from any augmented eyes, nose, and ears, and are distorted by sudden throbbing pain in the backs of their heads. They are forced to fall back and are both hurt and dismayed. So that's probably the virus right there in action, huh? The Flayer virus or something. I figured it'd be a trap, but I didn't figure we just would be injured from doing nothing. So probably a result of these dang viruses. And I wonder if that's going to transfer over to the flayed ones we might have to encounter. We'll have to see what happens. Necrons reanimate. Possibility Ubjao. High value target visual reference potential. A relief of a glowing Necron lord looms from the walls of this chamber, visible through the smears of filth and gore that cover so much of the tomb of Zhao. Let's just record. Let's see. Visual reference logged. Prior to Flayer virus infection, Ubjao's role, potential enforcer of Necron laws. There we go. There's the cognition I wanted. Thank you kindly. Now, high probability trail of the prey, close in on the quarry. Let the baying commence. The tracks of something huge run through this chamber, leaving gouges in the gore-smeared floor. Whatever it was, it left scraps of torn skin and globs of shredded muscle tissue in its wake. Slow and purposeful. Let's try to... I don't care about the awakening, let's just avoid more damage. Oh, we just get Blackstone. The cohort moves carefully along the route indicated by the tracks, maintain stealth as much as possible. They are able to inspect some of the remains left in the wake of the creature, many of whom are Skitarii whose augmentations and gear can be salvaged by as the cohort passes by. Alright, so that's what that was. Now, okay, the crushed and mangled body of a Skitarii lies among the detritus of this chamber. Unlike the Ardead encountered in the tombs, it shows no sign of ghost blasters of Necron warriors or the blades of the flayed ones. Instead, it looks to have fallen victim to massive blunt trauma. Oh boy. So he was smashed against the wall. So let's burn it and, well, I did say prayer seems like the right route, we'll see. Just extra awakening, alas. Oop, we did get more cognition though. The cohort prays for the Omnisign to grant the dead Skitarii swift passage towards the great singularity of human knowledge. The prayers give them some spiritual solace, but the lurking Necrons of the Tomb of Ujao close in during their prayer session. I have max cognition at least, so we have that going for me. Now, what does the glyph give us? Okay, the rapier was good, but that gave us cognition, I believe, which I'm already maxed out on. So I think this repaired. Okay, perfect, and it healed up the one that was damaged. Thank you for that. I was a little bit worried it would randomly heal someone who wasn't damaged. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. A literal heart of corruption. Lives at Galerados 73.60. If it has not a head to sever, cut out the heart. High value target confirmed. Combat capabilities confirmed. Biomechanical structure apparent. Hypothesis, reference, flare virus, hybrid machine curse, bioviral infection. Imperative, acquire samples. The coursing is complete. The quarry is at bay. Strike for the kill. There's only one choice here, apparently. This chamber is dominated by a hideous sight. A mass of flesh and body parts pulses in the center of the chamber, like a cocoon assembled from the corpses of the tomb's dead. The mass is composed of both flesher, Skitarii dead, and older mummified bodies, probably from the vanished settlers of St. Icard's Hope. It only gives me one choice, so let's fight it out, huh? This is supposedly going to be a difficult fight, in some sense. Oh boy, he almost looks like he's been corrupted by chaos. And a lot of elevation for the flayed ones. No surprise there, huh? Since we've learned, the flayed ones can climb up slopes. Oh, and this is going to be a gauntlet run, isn't it? Oh god, is this seriously going to be where he runs away from me and goes up and down? Is that what I'm seeing? He's going to run up and down the elevation. Although if I have the high ground, at least my range units can shoot him pretty well. But Leonardus might have difficulty. Which is why I think I'm going to save the Ruststalker for later. And what kind of we have no cognition either. Okay. Good thing I went double, was it double cognition there for Leonardus? He might be important for this. Interesting. They are only flayed ones, so in theory they should die incredibly easily. Mechanicus is going to be so damn important for dealing with them at the same time. So let's start shooting and kill him off. Yeah, I'm basically going to be using these corpses to kind of kill off the flayed ones. Or get the cognition back. Although I'm going to need to kill them first. And without a doubt, this is probably going to be an endless amount of flayed ones. Because we're not limited by sarcophagus after all. They could just literally keep climbing up from the ledges. And let's buff up our troops. Where's the Vanguard? Don't know if I want to double buff the Vanguard yet or not, but... Mechanicus. Gotta keep in mind they are gonna reanimate quickly too. Which hopefully Jeremiah can get a shot in. Oh, you want me to reveal the boss, huh? Fine. Okay. At least he has no armor, but still. That doesn't really tell me much, besides the fact I don't need armor piercing at the moment. which is a plus, I suppose. I gotta get to him first. And I can kill him relatively quickly. Oh. Increases his max HP. I didn't need to review. So. It's a trade-off for cognition. And boy, is my camera being weird when I have it on certain areas. So I need to be efficient in my movement, which is hard to do, since I am going to be limited on cognition. And that's going to reanimate, so I need to kill it off. So that easily dies. I'm trying to think how much damage can I do in a single attack. It might be command fire with all 3 of my troops on him. Especially when I buff up my troops even further. No. Actually, I should have moved where I could have gotten an opportunity attack. Leonard's has a ridiculous amount of distance. I kind of want to go up there and just swipe at him right away. And at least get the cognition. So that way... Yeah, see that camera just going crazy? Am I okay with attacking it? So far, there's not a lot to worry about. So far. And there's no point... Yeah, this servo skull is almost useless for me. And you at least have the armor to take these flayed one hits really well. I don't think I want you to go up ahead by yourself, though. As tempted as I am just to sprint with Leonard's up to get the deal for a flayed one, I think I'll try and be a little bit safer. Actually, let's just use Jeremiah to kill this thing with the opportunity attack. And I gotta keep an eye on who can also buff these troops even further, since I think I missed an opportunity for Jeremiah to do that. Yeah, I could just... Actually, if I shoot you, just reanimate. Let's not try that. I want the opportunity attack to maybe kill you. Oh, never mind. Apparently you already went. Silly me. Oh well. I at least can still take a shot on him. Although, now here's a thought I am really afraid of. If I shoot him and he reanimates, does Oobjao get the health twice? Which means I have to make sure they die and stay dead. Although, again, I just realized he could have... Yeah, I just made a mistake there anyway.
Years without counting, I have slumbered, and the nightmares did not end.
Ooh, that sounds unpleasant. An endless nightmare. Sounds like you have been corrupted by chaos. Some more flayed ones, no one's surprised. But at least they're away from me. Yeah, that was a big mistake there. I thought maybe I could have gotten another attack before he reanimated. It might still happen with the Rust Stalker though. Hell, the Rust Stalker is going to get an opportunity attack. Ooh, even better. Rust Stalker is going to solve this crisis I'm having. At the very least, it charges up my crit chance on these fodder. At least we're not going to figure out if he charges his health twice though. And apparently that didn't count for marking the Rust Stalker either. So I think Oriochis needs to wait, because he can't really go anywhere unless I want to shoot them. Which isn't a terrible idea, but then he doesn't get to move up, so we'll just delay. Oh, so okay, so the Flayer So that's where the curse came from, was one of the Catan gods, huh? Because I know the flayed ones were always the same even before the updated codex. I just can't remember how the flayed ones were, why they were different. So Minarius, I want to save, well, we don't need armor strength anymore, but you do a lot of damage. And I gotta keep in mind that I am low on cognition right now, too. Well, that's awful. The stairs are literally blocking my shot. And I kind of don't want to shoot because that's going to prompt or burn my cognition freedom. Why can't you learn how to shoot up, damn you? Please tell me you can shoot down. He can shoot down, but he can't shoot up. I think Battle Mechs have better articulation than him right now with that weapon. So this is Jeremiah. I was going to burn that cognition too, so maybe I could have, because after all I have tactical analytics, which will help a ton in this type of battle. I'll be restricting what I can do, of course, but let's buff up our Ruststalker. And who gets the move? Because I'd rather just I'd rather the opportunity attacks, honestly, if they're just going to run by me. It's more, actually, yeah, it's more efficient for me killing them if they just run by me with everything than actually having to commit to fight them. And it saves me cognition at the same time. Just gotta be mindful that I can only opportunity attack once. Now I'm trying to remember, they're going after the Vanguard, aren't they? Yeah, again, outside of revealing hit the boss's health, there's nothing these base servo skulls could do for me this battle. So they go next. So just keep moving up there. Just keep solid tabs on who they're going after, so at least that way he can be protected by a bunch of opportunity attacks. There. And of course gives them more health. Not much I can do about that. Aside for not waste my time with them if I can help it. So who else gets to move? Can't really move with anyone else. And I don't think I'm in range to shoot them anymore. Oh, actually I can't shoot them. I might as well shoot at something, I guess. Even if it does buff up our boss's health. Ranger, you go up. I think you just kill the corpse. Because, actually they all move, so maybe I want... No, you can't shoot them, never mind. Just kill the corpse then.
My body filled with corruption. I feel them writhing within me.
Jeez, isn't he emo? Just talk about his pain and suffering. Jeez, welcome to life, buddy. Sure, you may be immortal, which just makes it all that much more worse, I suppose. Now, now, the important thing is to pay attention to turn order, because I may... Oh, never mind, Oriokis is still the last one to go, so... When does... Okay, he gets to go before the rest of the flayed ones, which... sucks because they're blocking the stairs. So I'm a little bit worried about shooting with him because then he's just going to get hunted down quite mercilessly. Critical hit there. I'm curious, if there's no body, does that give him health or not? We'll know in a moment, I guess, once I stop hurting myself. Nope, it heals them. I kind of was hoping there was maybe something I could do to stop that, or hinder it. Huh, interesting. Maybe that's because I scanned them like you recommended, so that's why I could see the blood ritual. Alright. But 120 health, that goes to show how much you've been prioritizing killing flayed ones. So, do I burn? Well, burning cognition only allows me to move up slightly. 3 of them get to go next turn, so I might as well burn the 1 point. Because I think all my troops are deployed right now. Oh, here comes a death mark, so now I want to play with them. Mechanicus would be great for a deal with him. He just does not have the machine spirit to help finish him off. And I'm pretty certain I'm already buffing one of these troops. I just have no idea which one. I have one on the Ruststalker and, okay, one on the Vanguard is all I could tell you. Actually, I think I want to delay. Because I can easily deal with the Death Mark's damage. I want to make sure I keep advancing. Aw, I was hoping to get some opportunity attacks and I was left wanting. Critical hit. Okay, so if they can't get at the main target, they'll attack whatever's in the way. I'm in such a tight clump, I could easily repair this entire squad back up. Overwatch is going to be a pain, but I could just shoot him. When in doubt, just shoot him. Now, Mechanicus, you don't trigger Overwatch anywhere. Now, what's the turn order? Jeremiah goes. Mechanicus goes. So what I want to do is just maybe force this to blink away, or at least somewhere I can work with. He has no armor too, so he's not much of a threat. Well, I'm basically almost forced to walk into that, but at least I don't have to worry about him for a while now. And oh, I did waste my cognition frame, I just realized, damn it. So that's unfortunate, but keep on moving forward, I guess. I was going to repair you, but I want to minimize. Oh, you can give armor too. Who would I give armor to if I were to be serious? That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Who will I give armor to? I'll give it to Mechanicus for now in case, since he is going to be the one basically living life on the edge. So Jeremiah, we gotta get you better arms or repair arms, but I think we're okay here. Now, if I use command fire here, I should be able. I don't know how many of them I'm gonna shoot. I think that's only 2. Which should be enough if they're both Vanguards to just kill this thing. Alright, I apologize for that notification. I don't know how to mute that at the moment. Now, how do I turn that off? I don't want that running. Because it's just going to keep going constantly, isn't it now? Just give it a... No, I don't know how to turn that off. I think that's Google Hangout, but I don't use it on the PC, so I don't know where the settings are. Okay, I found it. Hopefully that does the Hopefully that does it there. Now, where the hell was I? I can't remember. Oh yeah, command fire. And, oh, I just used command fire and he's still alive, damn it. That's unfortunate, but let's kill him off, I guess. No. Everyone has energy armor, so they should all be perfectly safe. Outside of a critical hit, damn it. Oh, okay, it did hit the corpse as well. Ooh, we killed the other one as a bonus. So that worked out well. Now we gotta keep on moving, because again, our friend here is getting more and more health. And I have distant prayers, which I don't actually need on anyone right now. So I think we're good. Leonardus, I kind of want you to go up there to get us more cognition. Feed on our friend here. Hell, you could go up to the boss if you so wished. A little bit of an overcommitment when we don't know what the hell he does, let alone how much he moves, but I'm content to keep you with backup. I just want the cognition. Yeah, you could just strip. You have a good chance to kill him. And I'm hoping I don't think a ranger can reach him if it's not a critical hit. Well, if anything, an opportunity attack might kill him anyway. So let's play with the opportunity attack rule a bit. Nope, can't hit him. Come on, 66? Yes, there we go. Perfect. And we'll play with you two later. Actually, we'll play with you now and then run the hell away. Although I am causing a choke point here, which a little unfortunate, but kill the corpse, don't let him reanimate. Because I am worried that they are going to cause a lot more problems for me. Or give the boss that much more health, rather. Don't worry, if you let me shoot you a couple times, I can help you with that. More flayed ones. At least they're flayed ones, well, they can climb up ledges, so I should be worried about them coming to visit me soon. And sadly, this Rust Doctor can't do crap. We're a little bit too cramped here to my liking. You know, Oriokas, you could just finish this guy off. Hopefully. And who am I kidding? You need to do a lot more damage. Who am I kidding there? You can walk up to it and melee it if I so wish. Since I have enough cognition now to basically do whatever I want. So yeah, just kill it off. 100% critical hit chance. There's going to be nothing remaining of this flayed one. I just got to repair a bit now. When I reach 100% critical hit chance, that means I need to start considering repairing them. Oh wait, I just realized, oh no, this is the tier 1. For some reason I thought that was maybe the tier 2 heal clause. Hell, I might as well... Nah, he's fine where he's at. more death marks. Doesn't surprise me. I kind of want to delay because I'm pretty certain everyone else can deal with this death mark easily enough. Or at least scare him off like the other one was scared off. 7 to 9 damage. I want to hit him as hard as possible, but damn it. I want to make sure everyone can advance. At least Minari's can go next, which hopefully will free up some space. Now there's a spot I don't like. Not much I could do about it, I guess. Yeah. Now, here's the ultimate test. Can you actually shoot them both? And at least there's a first for something, I guess. Now buff up the damage. There we go. Make this hit connect. Well, there goes a flayed one. Oh my god, we killed the Death Mark as a bonus. That, quite frankly, just refunded most of my cognition. So that was a good trade there. And you do have 1 point armor to at least take some of these hits. Alright, Jeremiah, not a lot you can do there besides just shoot it and make it angry, I guess. We'll see about... when does it go exactly? Oh, it goes after Leonardus. At least you're well equipped enough to take the hits. Do I... actually, I should... I'm just wondering if I should melee and try and kill it. Actually, I can't kill it, can I? No, I cannot. I was thinking of increasing armor and then burning the rest of my cognition. Although I couldn't do it anyway. We'll just take the hits. Oh, and I forgot about that corpse. When does he reactivate? The ranger can get a shot on the corpse though, so I should be okay. I'm just gonna have to take a death mark hit. And there's the camera freaking out again. Actually, I could delay with you and just let the opportunity attack trigger if it does reanimate. Alright, let's see him climb up the ledge. No, they're not gonna climb up the ledge. I'm shocked. I was figuring they were... I figured they'd take a shortcut. Alright, sayonara, buddy. You are not going to cause me any more problems. No more grief. And you might die right now to this shot. Close, but not enough. We're almost there. Pretty soon we'll get to the real target. Oh, you can't even reach him. I don't want you to go there because you're just going to block the path, so... just deal with the flayed one, I guess. And then I think it can go right up here between the two priests. No, you can't. The corpse is still in the way. So what are you going to do now? Yes, he's completely emo. He just keeps summoning more and more flayed ones. And Ruststalker, you could just kill a corpse, I think. Although I have plenty of other people who could do that, I suppose. It charges up your melee attack, I guess. I don't know if that actually counts as buffing up your crit, though. Now I have cognition to burn here. so I might as well use them up. Now, can I... Yeah, I can easily kill you. I was wondering if Oriochus could tank the hit or not from the death mark. But I think we're okay. I just gotta be careful. Leonardus is gonna be by himself. Which might not be pleasant face off against our friend. Oh, I could just do damage to him with these servitors, at least with those that are equipped for it. There's a use, if anything. It's not much, but it will help slow his healing. But for Leonardus, there's nothing he can actually do. And you are going to be forced but to take that hit. You do have armor, which definitely helps a lot there. Now, Deathmark is going to get to reanimate. It's the only problem I have here. Oh, never mind what I said a moment ago. We just had luck of a 25% critical hit chance. Actually, let me get in his face. I have a friggin' spotlight, for crying out loud. I should be able to take these hits, but we'll see if he has any more tricks up his sleeve besides summoning hordes of very easy to deal with flayed ones. Awakening 6. Necron will attack first in battle. So do I have to worry about that now? Because so far my initiative looks really good, so... Ruststalker, keep moving on up. Although, I just had you block the path, damn it. At least slightly. Alright, now we can start doing some real hurt on this guy. Now, what's Machine Spear looking like? Jeremiah's maxed out. Leonardus is not. There's not much point to using the taming the Machine Spear, is there? I want to save it for the next couple turns, maybe. Although I'm not against using the Benediction, since this does the same damage no matter what I attack with. And maybe it'll do a little bit more from the critical hit that I'm about to cause. Yeah, it didn't seem like it did that much more, but still a good hit. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by got higher than 4, unfortunately. What's higher than 4? I'm not sure what you're talking about, although we have a death mark to kill. And this will prompt them to teleport. And I only do energy damage, so I might as well just... Oh, you have physical armor as well. So let's just give it to Leonardus then, just in case. Oh, awakening level. Okay. Well, we know what Awakening 6 is, I just don't know if that triggers... Maybe that triggers at the start of the next round, maybe. I can shoot him, but... Actually, I have 4 friggin' energy armor. Am I afraid of a death mark? Famous last words before I get hit by a critical attack. There we go. Now, another, well, I could keep going, but then I wouldn't have cognition to even shoot the caliber. Jeremiah, can you get That is counterintuitive, if I would be honest, to try and go after him. And Leonard's goes next, so by all means burn that cognition. Nothing else I want to do, besides maybe buff up my troops. Which, they're already buffed up, it's just a matter of buffing them to a proper troop or not. Now, let's get ourselves a bunch more cognition, shall we? Now I can see the appeal of these mechadendrites. Okay, so you're just experiencing firsthand what our traits are. It's a first for me as well, but I don't think we have to worry about this till next turn, which sadly, my spotlight is going to end by then, isn't it? Let's crank up the damage, shall we? We have the cognition for it now. Let's carve through this health pool that he's been building up all this time. And actually, if you're going to run away from me, I'd rather you just run away to my allies. Even though I worry my spotlight's just going to expire in a moment, isn't it? It did take the hit at least, but I was kind of hoping everyone would be out of the way. I didn't want to waste my time trying to kill it off. On the plus side, at least they're not climbing up the ledge, which helps me a bit. So another turn, then my troops and everyone can get up there. Let's see. You have 2 energy, so you should survive barring a critical hit. So I'm willing to chance that. You can make it, I believe in you. Just barely. So I'm going to repair you in a moment with distant prayer and all that, so you're safe. You're in safe hands until our boss does something unexpected. Still emo, even after cutting down half his health almost. Are you going to do anything else, though, is the real question. One point of damage, so that armor definitely paid off. Another death mark. So apparently, well, so far this trait hasn't done anything, which is kind of a good thing, I suppose, for me. Because otherwise I would expect every one of these Necrons to attack and do their moves. Good. Aw. I tried to save you and damn it, the death mark got to go first. Although that's terrible positioning for you. Yeah, let's hurt this guy a lot. Because we're about to do, what, 20 points of damage to him? With just Oreokis alone? It's going to be pretty damn close with this machine spirit. I will have to burn cognition though. And then just heal him back up. Because I think he might be dead before Oreokis can do anything. If only he had armor. Alright. Time to deal with a repair bale that we're kind of putting on ourselves here. Although I worry maybe I'm blocking my path now, with that said. Who's next? Mechanicus, you do have cognition freedom. which unfortunately is going to be a bit difficult. My positioning is not really the best, is it? Although, how much health does he have left? I can't actually see. There's too many units. 38. Leonardus and Jeremiah are both going to get cognition back. So I'm okay going here. Let's see if we can finish him off quickly. I don't know if it was changed or not, but I think there were 3 flayed ones that were summoned this turn. I could be wrong though. Oh, I do have a tier 2 claw. Why don't I have that on my other units? Unless it's positioned weirdly on the item list. So I'm gonna have to fix that there. Because otherwise I could have benefited off that with the free augment slots I have. So I can get some shots here. Actually, only Leonardus needs heals, but I can't quite reach him. So it's a little bit too cramped, sadly. We surrounded him, but it's not enough damage to kill him just yet. And everyone should absorb this, because they have the armor for it. Except for the one critical hit, damn it. Here, as an apology, Oreokis, you can heal yourself. Or take this heal. Now, again, I wish there was an easy way to know who was buffing what. Okay. So that works best case, because that took that from the Rust Stalker. Now, you're only missing 1 hit point. You're pretty close to dead. I kind of would like to have killed you this turn, but we're doing ourselves a bit of a disservice with me blocking the path some. And flayed ones don't know what to do with themselves. And these guys are kind of useless right now. They need to get their priorities in order. Ooh, that's what I like to see. The extra movement definitely pays off here. Actually, let's deactivate your attack too. Make you useless. Now, what else do you have in store for us? Look at him scurrying. Isn't it adorable? Sadly, this Vanguard's not going to get to do anything. And he's only at 15 health, and in theory, he can't do anything. Or he can't attack.
The sleepless night ending. The nightmare turning to oblivion. At last, it is over.
Oh, so he realizes he's about to die. That's good on him. Because it is about to end his torment and suffering. I don't know how many flayed ones were just spawned there. I only saw the 2. Oh, and a death mark, so we got ourselves an extra death mark. Let's... yep, he did not even attack, so time to say good night. Again. You're gonna sleep the eternal slumber. Which is kind of odd. I saw Necrons reanimated. I don't know what's your story there for dying. I have no cognition. So Oreokis. Yeah, I'm not going to prompt an opportunity attack yet. Menarius. You can heal Leonardus at least. Yeah, just heal up Leonardus there. And one more attack's all we need to finish this off. Well, this has definitely been an eventful stream. I don't know if I should be disappointed by some of these battles or not. We killed the Void Admiral in record time. The Astronomer was actually tricky. I had to actually work for that one a bit. And you have cognition, so going for the melee. Jeremiah, rally the troops and have them witness this kill. Perfect. That is 3 down. 2 more to go, but those are 2 regions we haven't even gone to yet. The hulking horde that is Lord Ubjao collapses on the ground in a mass of torn flesh and ruptured metal. The fusion of biological and mechanical parts prevents the remains from teleporting away in their entirety, leaving many gory chunks of Ubjao's structure oozing on the floor. The cohort can recover these after they have given the Omniscience thanks for helping them prevail against such a monstrosity, which really just stood there and took the hits, really. Kill confirmed. Unmaking concluded. At great cost. He had a hair tech chain. I was hoping to get to that maybe in the stream, but as far as I'm concerned, we did better. At a great cost to the awakening level, of course, but there wasn't really a lot I could do about that, is there? At great cost, none who witnessed Lord Ubjao will be the same. Even my neural valves struggle to contain the disgust and dread at such a sight. Bodies heal, minds heal. Lord Ubjao remains dead. Time is on our side. The tomb of Ubjao is still a mortal threat, but with Ubjao gone, it will not continue to get worse. We may yet hold it, Captrix. We may yet be victorious on Silver Tenebris. Concept of victory is dependent on high-value target eliminations. There will be more calls to the chase. The hunt is not yet finished. That is another boss victory right there. I wasn't expecting it to go this way, but it's a good thing we did. We got them all taken care of at the same time, but what is it? I was at 43% at the start of the stream, so we did cut down our time with the campaign or the awakening level by about 20% there. Well, even more than that, it was like 25%. So hopefully I can make some really good progress. Yeah, it was 43 and now we're at 60%. But we get some tier 3 stuff, which is really nice. And upgrade Canticles of Iron Soul. Very nice, and that just immediately penetrates through armor, so I can cheat the system a little bit with that. Now, who do I want to level up? What was the plan there? Yeah, probably buff up the troops for our next attack might be fun. How far do I want to go before I commit more on the repairs? Who did I actually level up there? Oh, it was Oriokis. So, I do want to get you your rights of range. We just don't have better pistols for you is the problem. Yeah, Caprix would become a great white scar, huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Poor Caprix. I wonder if Caprix actually worked alongside the White Scars at some point. Then maybe that's part of her backstory. Otherwise, what do I want to do with level? I'll worry about the rights of range later. Especially once we get a bigger mission that gives me more Blackstone, damn it. Because so far we have not been getting a lot of Blackstone from these ones. But I suppose there are important missions to get out of the way. Perfect. Now, you have an extra augment point. And we do have a tier 3 spotlight, but let's focus on better repair arms for you, Jeremiah. Let's see, Minarius is all kitted out. So that's probably why I didn't give him a tier 2 repair arm. And Leonardus, you are fully kitted as well. It's Oriokis that needs an upgrade, and we kind of have an upgrade for him there. Where did that arm go? There you are. It's there. Now he can do more healing. On top of his ridiculous amount of healing and killing himself potential. This has been a good stream, just not very profitable one, sadly. Which now I'm inclined to get more level ups in, but what do we have access to? I want to do this one, but before I do that, I want to do lock and key for this slow effect. I'm hoping AoE effect slows down the dang tech priest or heretics with their dang untouchable field. That would kind of help a lot. And then what else is there? Level 2 Vanguard's always a plus, on top of a better buff to my tech priest. There's what I'm looking for, but sadly it's only tier 1. So it's not very exciting, is it? Actually, we have a new region. Let's figure out which missions take me to Melob. If there are any that takes me to Melob. Apparently none of them take me to Melob. So, we're going to be waiting a bit before I can start working towards the 4th boss, I guess. Otherwise, thank you everyone for tuning into this stream. It's actually been faster than me doing 2 missions from the previous stream, so I think we're making incredible progress. It was definitely costly on the Awakening front, but I think we're still doing well. Because what, there's only 2 possible bosses left. Or no, I take that back, 3 bosses. So I need to work on awakening these quickly, I guess. If I want to clear them all out.